This is just one of many examples where my client pages have been going up in clicks and impressions, and I barely did anything. I didn't publish any new pages, no new big rewrites, and no massive content refreshes. And this one page has made them about £1,000 annually. Not bad for a couple of minutes of work. And I did this with a tool that I built, which finds keywords Google is already testing your page for and turns them into content you can literally copy and paste. Before this, we would pull a page's keywords from Google Search Console, sort them by impressions, and work them back in the copy. Now, this is simple enough until you're dealing with thousands of keywords and hundreds of pages. So I automated it, dozens of hours down to a couple, and I'll show you how this works. So all you're going to do is click on this right here, test, put in your URL, and it'll give you the suggestions. So it'll give you the keyword, then whatever page you've pasted right here, and then it'll tell you the number of clicks, impressions, the click-through rate, the position you're in, as well as the status. So this keyword is currently missing, right? So things to do when you talk stuff for couples, it's missing. Things to do near me is awkward but relevant. And as we go further on, this is already covered, because not everything is going to be relevant. Or we'll do things like this, where this says, is your Talkster worth visiting? It's combined this with another paragraph. And then it gives you the suggested sentence. Now, I'll read this out here. So from historic museums and countryside walks to family thrills, there are plenty of things. And then there's these two symbols right here. And then it gives you the keyword. And then it continues the sentence. And this is what really helps, recommended placement. So it says here, place near the end of the page after this sentence. And then it gives you the sentence. And this is my dummy site here. And I'm just going to find the sentence, and boom, you can find the sentence. So let's just find it here. It looks like it's on the bottom of the page. And all I'm going to do is go to the suggested sentence, copy this, and it says place after the sentence. So this is at the very end. Go back here, boom. It's put in automatically, and it even bolds it. You don't need to bold it, but it does it for you anyways. And it gives you that full sentence that makes complete sense. And it even gives you a reason for that placement. So what I would recommend you do is first download this as a CSV, and then it'll pop up here in something like Numbers or Google Sheets. So I'd recommend you copying this. So I'm just going to copy this and put this into Google Sheets. Boom, right here. And I'm just going to sort this by going to, I believe it's View, Freeze, one row, and then highlight this entire thing, and then go to Data, create a filter, and then we just want to go highlight it again, and then go to, I believe it's, no, not Data, go to Format, go to Wrapping, Wrap, and we're going to be able to see the information a lot better. And you basically want to sort by suggested sentence right here. So these are all the suggested sentence. Even though it gives you a bunch of keywords, it just combines them into a couple of paragraphs, literally 9 paragraphs for this one page. And you're just going to go here, and this is another example. It says recommended placement, place near the end of the page after the sentence, whether you headed to Bramshill, etc, etc. Then press Command F, boom, place it at the end. So I'm just going to go back into my Google Sheets, copy this, and where were we? At the end here, and boom, easy. Now, if you're doing this, and this does cost 11 credits to do, so you'll get some free credits. And if it comes up with an error, what you're going to do is go back into Build, and then go back into Google Search Console, and then you're going to take this from 12 months down to 28 days, and that should fix the problem. Also, you can even play with the prompt if you want. I don't recommend it because I've done a lot of testing to make sure it's as good as possible. So this is absolutely huge. I'm just going to test it with word counter. So as you can see, I was testing it before. 2,615 words. That's how big the prompt was. I had to just reduce it to try and save on credits, and I've gone for a ChatGPT 5 model. If you've got the Pro subscription, with this you can just paste in your API as well. I like to go with GPT-5, and if you want access to this tool, I'll leave a link to this page where you're just going to put your name and email in, No, I'm not going to send you marketing emails. You're going to put your name and email in, and then you're going to put your comment down, because you need to comment on this YouTube video. Just copy and paste your comment here and then email you back. But if that seems a bit much for you, if you don't want to be doing the SEO yourself, you can spend an hour with me where I'll basically guide you on what you need to be doing in order to grow your SEO and get more customers. And this has been a complete game changer. And if you're looking for more unique SEO insights and tools, then I'd highly recommend you subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next video.